what movies did you turn down? I know what movies you've been in. What stuff have you turned down after wrestling that you were like, yeah, I just couldn't do it?
Dancing with the Stars.
Did you really?
That was the biggest. That was the big.
You'd have probably won that.
Yeah, that's what my wife thinks, but there's no way. And being on national television, my underwear is a lot less emasculating than it is dancing on television.
Yeah.
Really?
If you can't, I don't know that you can't dance, but I can't dance, and I wouldn't do it in front of. I would rather walk out on stage naked than dance.
But he just said wrestling is like having a dance partner, so it would have been the same thing.
But it's
No, but you can't clothesline your dance partner.
That's true. If you clothesline one of those nice ladies, you would lose.
I'm done.
Hey, what if he just snapped into the other dancing? Like he was like, fuck. What was it like working with Jean-Claude Van Damme? Because you were in Universal Soldier. Is he a total badass in real life?
Yes. Guy who weighs 160.
Yes.
Something like that. I mean, yeah. Hey, you know as well as I do, it's easier to have a six-pack if you're 160 than if you're 260, right?
Yeah.
So there are a lot of guys walking around ripped, shredded, can kick above, do the splits that are middleweights or lightweights. A lot more of those guys than the big guys. But Van Damme was awesome. He was cool at the time. He was. I was very excited to work with him. As far as stunts are concerned, he was flabbergasted when I wanted him just to kick me as hard as he could in the chest. He's like, no, we have a stunt. I'm like, no, just fucking nail me. Just please, just lay it in, because that's the best way that I can act, because I can react to it.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't think that he had that experience prior to that.
How did it feel?
Yeah.
Oh, it was great. It was awesome.
It was a good kick?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
Didn't hurt.
Good.
Didn't hurt. No.
It didn't hurt.
And then last movie question, Longest Yard here. What's that set like? Because some of the names in this movie are amazing. I mean, not just the athletes. You got Romanowski, Bosworth. You've got Kevin Nash. You got Chris Rock. You have Adam Sandler. You have Burt Reynolds. Like, what's that like on set, dude?
Man, they had, all I can say is they had like a group of extremely hot girls walking around with protein shakes, sushi, all kind of anything we wanted to eat. The atmosphere was unbelievable. Having Romo and Bosworth and Irvin there, and then Nelly, and then Chris Rock and Adam Sandler and Burt Reynolds. I mean, I'd never worked with Burt before, and my wife had worked with him many times before. And I walked up and I introduced myself, and we spoke for a second, and I walked off, and he goes, "Hey, Goldberg." And I turned around and he goes, "You know what? I respected you before, but now that I know you're going out with brown eyes and you married her, then I really respect you."
You're like, I don't know what to say to that. Thank you.
Further emasculated again.
Yeah.
It was awesome, man. For me, it was a dream come true because I got to play football again. Forget the fact that it was the coolest movie. It was my favorite movie, but I got to put pads on again, and I got to hit. So we had a bunch of arena guys playing, all the extra positions. And so I'd fight with them every day. We'd do one-on-ones. I don't know. I was 80.
That's what I was about to ask. I
felt like I was, 25 playing football again, man, jumping over the line and hitting them with the brass knucks. And I didn't let a freaking double do any of the football stuff.
That's
awesome.
Completely different than everyone else on the movie.
Did you get involved in any of the big basketball scene in that movie? Was there any of those guys that were really good, or any of the guys that were just like, it was all acting?
Dude, Sadler plays basketball every day on set.
Yeah.
Like every day. That kid can shoot. But no, I wasn't there. I think that was the week off I had. I wrote in my contract that they had to give me a week off for Sturgis for the motorcycle
the
ride.
bike week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Listen to the full podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and other podcast streaming platforms. Wherever you want to get the podcast, you can get the podcast. Pretty simple. New episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Podcasts get pretty wild. This is real tame.